Hello, people. I hope you're happy and healthy, and that is from the heart. Faux reels. Now let's get into this shit. I recently commented on a video that I believe was originally uploaded by Dean from Kurt's Army. And the video was Dean and a man whose name is Harvey Ottinger discussing a box of ammunition that Kurt Cobain supposedly gave Mr. Ottinger. And my comment, essentially, was asking Mr. Ottinger if he would take a polygraph test, at my expense, to the validity of his statement that Mr. Cobain gave him the ammunition. That comment seemed to have ruffled the feathers, which isn't my intention. But let me say this. When I see or hear something that just doesn't make sense, then I'm going to say something, and all I can say about that is, grow up and get the fuck over it. Sorry, not sorry. I'm also not the type of person to kiss the ass of someone just because they had some kind of ties to Kurt Cobain, like people have done to Joe Burns. I'm not going to ask you to donate money to me or anyone else either, with the bullshit promise of the case being reopened. Because check it out, you have a better chance of getting struck by lightning than to see Mr. Cobain's case reopened. But I digress, so please keep those two things in mind. I don't kiss ass, and I'm not a scheming bitch. So now let us listen to Mr. Ottinger, and then I'll explain why I have doubts regarding Mr. Ottinger's statement.
Now, this is a picture of the shells that were found at Kurt's body in the greenhouse, and these are not the shells, correct?
No.
And they were, you said they were green?
Yeah, Remington, those are typical
Similar to
Remington
this.
colors, yeah.
Okay. And Harvey's got a picture of the shotgun shell for me for our interview here for Kurt's Army.
I really just left them in my garage, and they become oxidized, and so I gave quite a few of them away, and I really only know where a couple of them are now. My brother has one, and one of my good friends' nephew now has one. And I gave Dean pictures of those shells, and yes, they are oxidized and rusted.
Yeah. But it's something we definitely needed to see, and I'm really, really thankful for it.
As we heard, Mr. Ottinger said the ammunition was manufactured by Remington and was green. Now, why would Mr. Cobain have green ammunition for a shotgun? Does the color of the ammunition really fucking matter? I'm going to say, fuck yes, it matters. Here I'll explain. See, shotgun ammunition is somewhat color-coded. Manufacturers do this so a shooter doesn't accidentally load the wrong ammunition into their firearm, which, if doing so, could cause catastrophic failure or death. As you can see, you don't want that shit to happen. And it says this shit on the box, but some can't read. So in a way, the manufacturers dumb it down for people. And they do so by colors. Winchester uses a red color, and so does Federal for 12-gauge ammunition. Remington uses green for their 12-gauge ammunition. You see where I'm going with this? Now, what color do they use for 20-gauge ammunition, you ask? Well, Federal uses yellow. Winchester uses yellow as well. And Remington? Yep, you guessed it. Remington uses motherfucking yellow. So yes, I question whether or not Mr. Cobain gave Mr. Ottinger this green Remington ammunition because Mr. Cobain didn't own a 12-gauge shotgun. So why would Mr. Cobain worry about some 12-gauge ammunition that he didn't own a shotgun that he could use said ammunition in? Because supposedly, Mr. Cobain purchased a 20-gauge shotgun that same day. The receipt for said shotgun was found in Mr. Cobain's pocket by the Seattle Police Department, as well as the receipt for the 20-gauge ammunition that Mr. Cobain supposedly used to commit the big dirty. Which was what color? Of course it was goddamn yellow. Another issue I have with Mr. Ottinger's statement is, according to Mr. Ottinger, Mr. Cobain gave the ammunition to Mr. Ottinger and insisted that Mr. Ottinger return the ammunition to Mr. Cobain's residence. Now my question is, why would Mr. Cobain ask Mr. Ottinger to take said ammunition to Mr. Cobain's residence, where Callie DeWitt resided, and that Callie DeWitt would have knowledge of the fact that Courtney had Mr. Cobain's firearms confiscated by the Seattle Police Department? So Callie DeWitt would more than likely tell Courtney that someone dropped off ammunition at the Cobain residence for Kurt Cobain. It's not very logical for Mr. Cobain to do this. If Mr. Cobain's true intentions was to commit the big dirty, then he certainly wouldn't let the cat out of the bag and make people aware that he had the tools to commit said big dirty. With that being said, I'm not saying Mr. Ottinger was part of some conspiracy. There was definitely a conspiracy, and the wheels on said conspiracy were in motion, and there wasn't anything anyone could do about it. Except for Courtney. But again, Mr. Ottinger wasn't involved. So is Mr. Ottinger mistaken? Was Dylan Carlson with Mr. Cobain when Mr. Cobain was dropped off at the airport? I don't fucking know. But what I do know is that I wouldn't buy ammunition for a gun I don't even own. Nor do I know anyone who isn't in the firearms business that would either. I also wouldn't let people who would potentially have my shit taken by some pigs know about my stashed shotgun. Thank you, kids. Bye-bye.